We fight to protect the people that we love.
Crisis on Earth X. Crossover event starts Monday, November 27th.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on The Flash Season 4 crossover. I'm calling that because it starts with the Iris West wedding. So it is a Flash Season crossover, which starts on Supergirl on the 27th of November on a Monday. And it's a 4-show crossover. It's going to be over 2 nights, which is pretty cool. So lots of new information and adverts are coming out. We have the first trailer teaser that came out last week after Supergirl, which doesn't really tell us a lot. It's really a bit of a teaser, and obviously we've had all the behind the scenes images from Canada Grass and Themyscira Bond, etc., which we may go over during this video. So they've released a synopsis for Crisis on Earth X Part 1, Part 2, Part 3 and Part 4. Essentially it's the exact same synopsis for every single show, as they don't want to give anything away for what happens on Arrow, Flash and obviously Legends, as it wouldn't really make any sense. So let's break this little synopsis down. The epic 4-way crossover with Arrow, Supergirl, The Flash and DC Legends of Tomorrow begins. Barry and Iris' wedding brings the gang together, but things go array when villains from Earth X attack the ceremony. All the superheroes band together with the help of their super friends like Citizen Cold, the Ray, Felicity Smoke, Iris West, Alex Danvers to take on the most formidable villains yet. Earth's brightest heroes, Green Arrow, The Flash, White Canary, lead their teams into battle to save the world. Story by Andrew Kreisberg, Mark Guggenheim. So let's break it down. So we already knew that the crossover was going to start with Barry and Iris getting married, or at least attempting to get married. Again, we've seen this based on set images where Overgirl attacks the wedding ceremony and that stops it out, as we've seen images from behind the scenes of Iris outside, everyone rushing outside not knowing what's going on. So it's clear that Overgirl is going to be the one to attack the wedding, which is kind of interesting, because I'm thinking, why are they going to do it at this exact point of time? Why would they wait to, ironically, that all the superheroes are already in the same place to attack? Because obviously that makes sense, but it's just a narrative. This, all the superheroes band together with the help from their super friends like Citizen Cold. So who is Citizen Cold? Citizen Cold is from the Flashpoint timeline when the Flash didn't exist, and he was seen as the local hero. There was a statue of Citizen Cold up. He was the hero of Central City. So it's a very different version of Citizen Cold that we're going to see, hence the more comic book accurate uniform costume, which is going to be cool to see. Then it says the Ray, who is a new character that's coming on board, and obviously the Freedom Fighters are most likely going to come with him. I can't understand how Felicity Smoke is going to actually help, because it's not, I don't think this equation is going to be solved by using technology. Otherwise the superheroes wouldn't be needed if technology could overcome this. Iris West, although Iris West is Team Flash now, as we are all The Flash. And Alex Danvers finally makes her crossover debut. Alex Danvers will finally meet The Flash. But is Alex Danvers going to be going to The Flash's wedding, seeing as she's never met him before? It's going to be quite interesting as to why Alex Danvers is actually going to be in the crossover, as she's just a DEO agent, but apparently she has a massive part of the crossover. So maybe the main narrative is around Supergirl, maybe. And then it says Earth's brightest, mightiest heroes, Green Arrow, The Flash, White Canary, lead their teams into battle to save the world. So it's the exact same scenario as last year when they were taking on the Dominators, except this time round they're taking on evil versions of themselves from a world where the Germans won the World War. which is going to be interesting. Are we going to visit Earth X? Most likely not, as the CW has quite a low budget, and I don't believe they could build a whole new Earth based on the fact that we've seen a lot of Earth 2, we've hardly seen any of Earth 3, and we've also hardly seen anything of Earth 19. We've only seen the part where Accelerating Man and Gypsy were talking. So it's a very brief synopsis, but it gives us enough to kind of gives us a teaser of what we could already see. We already seen from set photos that Harrison Wells will be a version of a Reverse Flash, possibly from Earth X, or they might be doing it to mislead us, because we're supposed to be getting Blitzen if they're following the kind of Earth X storyline properly and not Reverse Flash. So maybe he's just a Reverse Flash from that Earth and maybe isn't the Flash from that Earth, which is kind of interesting. We've seen images of someone fighting a version of an Archer from that world. We know that we're getting a Prometheus from Earth X, and we're also getting an evil version of Green Arrow. Whether it would be Josh Segarra, they've said he isn't, but the fact they've said it's not Josh Segarra makes me think it's going to be Josh Segarra's voice with his stunt double. That would be pretty cool. We see White Canary in set photos with her not new costume. Her new costume, she's had it for a while, but she's never really worn it. We've seen her wearing it in the latest episode of Legends of Tomorrow this week, which was pretty interesting. But it doesn't really say anything about Killer Frost or Wild Dog or anyone else, but we know they're going to be in it from set photos. We know Black Canary is going to be in it. Literally everyone's going to be in it. I just don't think they want to give that much away, as we are still, let's work it out, it's the 11th. We're only 16 days away from the crossover starting, so I presume this week and next week we're going to see lots of new trailers and footage. I don't think we're going to see much more behind the scenes images, as they have done with this. They're currently filming like Flash episode 10, so I don't think we're going to see much more behind the scenes of what's going to happen during the crossover. So guys, this is my little breakdown teaser of what possibly could happen during Crisis on Earth X. So guys, please like, subscribe and comment. That would be awesome, and the love would be appreciated. Hit that subscribe button to never miss a video on the Arrowverse, the MCU, the DCEU, and all comic book things related, and also my live streams. Never miss them. So hit that notification button, guys, and I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.